Good morning everyone, gonna try something a bit different in this video today. Don't worry, the 300 bird challenge will be back in the next video. Today, I'm a complete noob at fishing. I'm gonna give it a go. I've only ever been once before. There's just as much chance that I'll end up in the water as get something out of the water. But I am coming fishing with a friend of mine called Jason, who's a bit of an expert, and he's gonna show me the ropes. Hopefully you guys will find this entertaining, or perhaps learn something. We'll see. Stay tuned, back in a second. Let's see how this fishing trip goes. Before we get started, I am a fishing newbie. Here's me as a kid with my brother. Now, you might be wondering why my brother and I are both holding a pair of melons. Well, you'd better ask my hilarious dad who took the photo. Here he is, holding a carp. You see, I grew up in the UK and a lot of the fishing there is pond fishing for farmed carp. Even my granddad did it. And here's my brother keeping up the tradition. Unfortunately, I never graduated to carp fishing. The only experience I have is of sitting alongside this canal in my childhood town of Kidderminster with a rod and a maggot on the end of a hook, catching slimy, spiky perch that inevitably swallowed the hook, or, more often, tiny stickleback. So how will I fare out in the mouth of the mighty St. Lawrence River in the beautiful Thousand Islands in Canada? Today's fishing trip takes place near Kingston, Ontario, around the Thousand Islands, a stunning location within the St. Lawrence River straddling the Canada-US border between Ontario and New York. Featuring rugged rocky islands and the homes of the rich and famous, we would be straddling the channel between Ontario's mainland and Howe Island, the second largest of the Thousand Islands. First task: launch the boat. Alright guys, welcome back. Jason, where are we fishing today?
We decided to make the long trek to Kingston, and we're launching in Grass Creek, which is a nice free public boat ramp access to Gananoque.
What are we fishing for today?
I'm fishing for anything that bites. I'm looking for both largemouth and smallmouth bass, but since this is attached to Lake Ontario, you never know what you're going to catch. There's pike and muskie and all kinds of good stuff in here.
We gently coasted out of the bay, accompanied by the sound of gentle waves and birds. But then, it was adrenaline time. Hit the gas, Jason. Surrounded by clear waters, we reached our first fishing spot, guided there by some of the GPS and sonar doohickeys on board Jason's boat. So Jason has a sonar display on the front of his boat here. He's going to explain it a little bit.
So what this is a forward-facing sonar, and it's casting a sound wave in front of the boat wherever the trolling motor points. And you're seeing little orbs that are suspended in the water, and those little dots on the screen are all bait fish. So this bright section here is the weeds, and then you can see the fish all above the weed, suspended. And every once in a while you can see larger orbs come through and attack the bait fish that are on the screen. So it really helps you see where the targets are for casting, and sometimes you can actually use the forward-facing sonar to direct your cast and catch the fish like a video game.
So these smaller ones here. This kind of collection here and here. These are smaller fish.
Yeah.
They're kind of pointing downwards.
Yeah, but that's a big fish near the surface. That's a big fish that was just coming up. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. That's a big fish.
It's like duck hunt, but fishing. Speaking of fish, shall we try to catch some?
Oh, I got one. There he is. This is a big fish. It might be a pike. Yeah, it's a pike. Not even big. Just a nasty pike. They bite harder than most, so. Because of the teeth and slime, I just sort of try to unhook them, but it's just gonna splash me. Forcing me to grab them. There we go.
Okay, well I was just having a go at fishing, but Jason's just hooked something quite large.
It's a big pike. I have to get out of the way from the sailboat coming through. There's a sea monster coming up. Let's see if I can do this without some kind of injury. I don't like going to the dentist either, buddy. There she goes. Got a thumbs up from the sailboat.
Okay, I'm going to have my first go at fishing now. Jason, what lure is this? What would you call it, like a bobber?
No, it's called a tube jig.
A tube jig, so you kind of bob it along the bottom, right? You wait for it to sink beneath the reeds and then
Jig it and hop it off the bottom.
Jig and hop it.
Imitating a wounded baitfish or a crayfish.
So my experience with fishing, I have had a bit of a practice run with Jason before, but otherwise my experience of fishing is in the UK with basically a maggot on the end of a line and catching small fish that way. So here goes nothing. Things got a little bit quiet, but Jason had a plan.
So we're gonna try a new spot. I might even show you what it's like to fish out on Big Lake Ontario and deep with drop shotting. But I have one more spot to take us on the way, which is a nice rock shoal with weed. And I've done well there before. So let's have a look at that.
Jason wanted to try fishing in some of the sludge near to shore, which didn't really work out for us. But back out at the marina, Jason struck again. Okay, Jason's got something.
Yeah, I think this time I have a bass.
Too busy fishing myself, so I didn't catch the hook, but...
It's pretty big, whatever it is. There we go. Yeah, largemouth. Nice one. Nice healthy largie.
And away. Still nothing for me yet. Let's take a ride out into deeper water close to Mermaid Island. I was trying to get an idea of how the rod felt when the lure was being tugged by reeds versus how it felt when a fish interacted with it, when suddenly I got something hooked, albeit briefly.
The jet skis are going by and it looks like Stu's hooked up. Oh, he's got a big pike. Oh, and it's gone. Look at this bait, is all messed up.
What was it, do you know?
It was a big pike. Yeah.
Bleep that out.
Yeah.
Still a little bit quiet. So far Jason has caught one largemouth bass and a couple of pike that I've shown you. I got a pike. Maybe it didn't hook properly, maybe it unhooked itself. So close yet so far. We've started heading back to where we started because it's been pretty quiet in the kind of further out reaches of the water body we're on. So we're heading back to where we started, see if we can find any more action. We made our way back to shore where we'd had more luck. It didn't take Jason long to hook another fish and give his evil laugh.
This is a 5-pounder. At least a 4. Oh yeah, baby.
Where's your scale?
Yeah, we should get it. That's what we came here for. That's a chunky monkey.
Sure.
351. It's a pack of lies. Fat lard though. Alright, ready?
And away.
Be free.
We spent some time fishing around the marina, and I returned to the trusty tube jig lure which almost got me that pike earlier. Hey Jason, what do you think Pog Mahoin means? Okay, it's 4:30 now, so we're coming up to the end of our time. We're trying another method. We've got a fake worm here. And Jason has informed me we have to kind of skip it across the water. Why was that, Jason?
You want a horizontal presentation to get up under the docks and under the structure. So you can't attack a dock from the top. You have to slide it underneath by skipping it along the surface of the water.
So obviously I've never done that before, but I'll give it a try.
This is all weed, but there's no weed under the dock. It's like that.
Oh, for sake. I just went up and over.
Uh-oh. Did you go in between the boards? Oh, you went over?
Yeah.
Just try to pop it off. You stuck? No. Oh. Okay, drag it off. Yeah. Oh, I had one. Did you see it tug?
Kind of.
I had one. Oh. There's one.
Oh, it's tiny.
It's not tiny. That's tiny.
Pretty small. Hey, it's a fish. It's been quiet for a while. At least we've got something.
Well, it seems like
it's a greedy
they're
fish.
under docks because the first dock we tried.
That's true. That's true.
Had one fish at least. Not too big, but.
And away. I practiced a few more skimming casts and made 1 or 2 good ones, but hey, practice makes perfect. Hopefully, there will be an episode 2 at some point, and more than just the pike that got away. What a fun day out in the Thousand Islands, with beautiful scenery. Okay guys, I think that does us. Time for us to go home. Bit of a rush to get the boat out at the launch. People were waiting for it, so this is the end of the video. Bit of an abrupt ending. A little bit quieter than we hoped for. I've been fishing with Jason once before and he caught about 30 fish and I caught 2 I think that time. This time I kind of caught 1 but not really. And how many did you get? 2 pike and...
2 pike and 4 bass.
4 bass, yeah. So a bit quiet.
Good, though, so.
Yeah, they were. A bit quieter than we hoped for, but some nice views, nice nature, some good fishing. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching this video. Do all the usual things, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.